Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a new one for us. As you saw in the title, I bought 17 Zaria 2009 B movements, and I will be looking at them. In this video we'll start with just looking at them, seeing if it's possible to fix them. Maybe we can salvage some of them and maybe we can take some parts off some of them to solve the other ones, to fix the other ones, and see what we can do with that. So I have already done a quick look over some of them to see if some of them are, if there's at least a couple that are like perfectly fine. I found 4 of them that are in perfect condition, or at least to some extent. I think there's another 4 that might be salvageable, but the rest cannot be. So let's look over them. These are the 4 that that are perfectly fine. Mainspring works, balance wheel works, everything works perfectly. I was out of frame. Like the entire everything is fine. Balance wheel works. Everything, it looks pristine. Looks literally close to brand new. That's 1. Again, balance wheel works. Everything looks brand new. Everything is in place. That's 2. Again, balance wheel works perfectly. Those 2 might need a bit of oil, but this one doesn't at all. And that's number 3. And I think this one was is the best example there is. It is beautiful, looks brand new, brand spanking new. Everything is in exact space where it's supposed to be. Barely even scratched. I say there's like one small scratch here. I don't know if you can see it, but besides that, like the bottom side of the movement is just beautiful. So these are the 4 that are perfectly fine, don't need any work done to it. They're fine. Now these, we'll go one by one, and I'll tell you what the problem might be. Sorry. So 1, the spring is just missing. Everything else looks fine. Everything else looks perfect. But I say this is probably the cleanest back that we have. But there is no spring. Number 2, there is a spring. It is messed up, disconnected. I might be able to save it, but I highly doubt it. But other than that, the back is a bit looks a bit used and old. It's not the nice one we've seen. The jewel is missing. The jewel is missing in the front as well. So this we might just salvage for parts, or maybe even turn it into an artwork. Next, same thing. The spring is here. It's just not working. As you can see here, you can see the tiny piece over here. It's been disconnected. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. Over here, you guys can see the tiny piece. It's just disconnected, so I might be able to connect it and do it. The back is a bit rough. Jewels are in place. Everything is in place. It might just be a bit tough to get that working again. Next, this one doesn't even have a spring. But it is a beautiful back. I might just use this for other parts. Jewels are in place. Everything is perfect. It just doesn't have a spring. So I might use this for parts. Again, this is like you can see it has a tangled spring. I don't know if it comes up on camera well. It has a tangled spring, so it's not worth even fixing that. But it is a beautiful watch, like beautiful, like it's shiny, still brand new. So we're probably just gonna take parts off of this to make other movements nicer or fix them up. We're up to number 10. Number 10, yeah. Once again, you can see tangled, severely tangled and misplaced mainspring. We might not be able to fix this. Back is a bit scratched up, but it's fine. But the front side, the back side is very, very beautiful. And we might take parts of this and put them in other movements. This as well, there's just no spring here. This is number 11 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is number 11. Absolutely no spring, it's missing. But jewels are here. Back is fine. It's not the best we've seen, but it's not even close to the worst. I think there's something missing here in the back if I'm not mistaken. Nope, we have everything we need. Yeah, no, we have everything we need, except the spring, obviously. Number 12. Once again, no spring. Same thing as the other one. Much rougher back. Looks like someone tried playing with it a bit and failed because this, if you guys can see, this spring is not supposed to be raised that much above. It looks like someone tried taking it out and failed or something, or put in a secondary and it's like wobbly. It's not. I would be very interested to open this one up and see what's in it. Next one. There is a spring here. I do not see why it's not working. I'll have to take it apart and look at it better. It might just be a disconnection, but other than that, it is like, it looks like it had some water damage. If you guys can see the black spots here, and over here, and the further but more like in the back, it is just very dirty, grimy, or disgusting. So if it does work, I might just remove the balance wheel and put it in one of the shinier examples that we've had. So now these are 13 of the 70 movements we have, and those are, we went through the good ones, the ones that are okay, but we might salvage them. These are ones that I think we actually have a very good chance at solving. This one, you guys, as you guys can see, it just disconnected. It's not a difficult fix, but the jewel is missing. Both jewels are missing, so I might be able to grab the jewels off a different one and oil it up, fit it in, see if it works. It looks like this has been thrown around a bit. You guys can see the alignment on here is very bad. It's crooked, and it looks like it's been hit a bunch of times. Oh, might not be salvageable at all, because as you see how crooked this has become. It looks like it's someone mistakenly bent it out of shape. But we might be able to salvage the balance wheel and put it on a different one. Once again, same thing, just very screwed up balance wheel. It's this one, the spring is tangled a bit. I don't know if it'll be worth it. It doesn't look like it'll be worth it to fix even. I don't know if you can see it on camera how bad it is. It's like sticking out and everything. Back is also not the best we've seen, but it does have all the pieces, has the jewels, has everything that we would need. Number 16. Balance wheel in place, needs oil, needs to be reconnected a bit. I think it looks not reconnected, it has to be adjusted. As you guys can see over here, it just has to be adjusted a bit. I might be able to get it back in perfect working condition. Now over here, this is why this movement is not salvageable. As you guys can see on the mainspring in here, the mainspring itself might be okay, but the barrel is just all crooked and messed up. So I don't know if I'll be able to salvage that. I hope I will. I'll have to open it up and see, but chances are we're just gonna take this balance wheel out, put it in a different movement, and try getting that to work. Now, last but not least, number 17. Once again, as you can see, the mainspring is out of its place. It's tangled up over here. It's not really tangled up. It just has to be I just have to redo it. But other than that, this is a beautiful movement. It's missing the jewel in the front. It's missing this jewel over here. There's supposed to be a jewel. It's just not there. And the back is fine. It's beautiful, perfect condition. It looks brand new. So, in the next couple of videos, I will be first of all, we'll be checking these 4 out and seeing if they're salvageable, if they work perfectly, and if they're as good as they look. That might be one video. Might do everything in one video. I haven't decided yet. Then we will look at these 4 and see and see if we can salvage them. If we can take the parts out, because they do have some decent parts, and we'll see what we can do, and we'll combine them with all of these other movements. we'll try, out of these, we will try seeing how many of these we can save and put them back into watches and bring them back to the glory that they used to be, because these were known as basically bulletproof movements, like very easy to work on. They're very strong movements. They last a lifetime if they're taken care of, and they don't just sit like this or like this. Like this is just horrendous. Like what someone did here is just bad. So hopefully I'll be able to solve all of this and figure it out, because that would be absolutely amazing.